Fashion Show 2009 is sponsored in part by the cruel and complacent Mr. Evil himself, Horst Grimm of Nicholas Ungar Furs. And the countless vain designers who produce the furs they sell. Together they will continue to claim bloody fur fashion is inhumane, eco-friendly, and most of all, so soft and so stylish. But we know that's not true. Up first today, we bring you Yolanda McRib. This place her seal fur coat came from. As you can see, this lady's fur coat is actually that way because it came from a cute little baby harp seal from an unsupervised seal hunt. This barbaric hunt is still legal despite massive protests over documented accounts of cruelty and unnecessary killing. Angry hunters chase down the infant seals, beat them over the head with a spiked club, drag their bodies over the fragile ice, and skin their bodies while they're still conscious. They skin 8 of these helpless creatures to make one fur coat. Lovely Fifi McGreedy! Wearing a coat made by sewing together some 55 mink carcasses. Some of these mink were even allowed to live long enough to see their first winter coat. Isn't that nice? While on fur farms, these normally active creatures are given a 10 by 24 inch cage. As a combination, these cramped conditions cause such a stressful environment that many mink develop stomach ulcers and large adrenal glands, and not to mention self-mutilation. From the depths of the cruel and vain fashion world, or so she thinks. As you can see, Dee Dee is wearing a dead and rotting coat made out of over 20 silver fox. Oh, how this bird could have been so sleek and elegant had it stayed on its original silver fox owner. But of course, Dee Dee doesn't care, because she needs to look rich and powerful on the streets of Portland.
Whoa.
Hey Dee Dee, does it make you feel rich and powerful to know that the 20 fox it took to make your one fur coat live their miserable lives in a 2.5 square barren metal wire cage? Now, doesn't that make you feel on top of the world? How about knowing that the metal prod plugged into the wall socket that's shoved in the fox's anuses in order to make the killing process as easy for the farmer as possible? Isn't it electrifying? Isn't it?
No!
Hey Dee Dee, not feeling so good about spending $1,000 on your coat of pain, are you? Up next we have Berthold Beckenstein.
Whoa!
Disgusting coat made up of not mink, not fox, but fluffy and cuddly cats. That's right, people. This coat here is made up of 30 dead cats. How do you ask?
Get off the stage!
No.
Get off the stage!
Whoa!
It's a place called China, where fur for this coat came from, where dogs and cats languish in pain, packed in mesh wire cages, sometimes to a cage, without food or water, only to be ripped out of their cage, to be stomped and have their necks snapped. Hey Portland, watch out for Bertha when you let your kitty outside.
Whoa!
Up next, we have a fur haggliffic model, Missy Cares Nods.
Ew!
Soft, cuddly Easter bunny.
Ew!
35 rabbits slaughtered to make this corpse coat. It won't be expecting a basket this spring, Mitzi. Those rabbits were intelligent social beings that form a lifelong bond with each other. The lovely, playful nature of these critters did not save them from the lifetime of horrible cage existence before their skulls were smashed at the hands of fur farmers. Mitzi coats must have been run through a car wash before she bought it, because fur farm rabbits are crammed into filthy, tiny cages, leaving their fur soaked with feces and urine.
Ew!
Luckily for Mitzi, her favorite designer, Giorgio Armani, broke his promise not to sell fur because he bought rabbit for collection from China.
Ew!
Now bring your eyes to Christina Corpse. Looking quite gorgeously glorious with her cuddly yet barbaric coat. Christina is a real animal lover. She loves raccoons so much, in fact, that she's wearing 40 of them right now. 40 of them in existence, languishing in fur farm just outside Portland. These cute, normally engaging creatures were then forced out of their cages and into small boxes containing toxic chemicals. Hey, Christina, how much do you love raccoons? She's speechless. She can't live with herself. Well, and that concludes our Bloody Fur Fashion Show 2009. Now go out there and fight for the animals. Remember, fur is vain, fur is cruel, and fur is dead. Animals!
Don't buy fur!
Stand up for the animals!
Don't buy fur! Fur is murder!
That's in charge of the group this morning that I can speak with?
They kind of...
Doesn't have to be official, but just so that everybody kind of gets the message. I'll give my business card to whoever would like it. If anybody would like that, I'm Sergeant Hogan with the Portland Police Bureau. You guys have a right to be here. We're not showing up asking anybody to leave. We just want to remind people of what the laws are in terms of sound amplification.
Okay.
If you guys want to chant and yell, that's not a problem. But if you guys are using megaphone, speakerphone, stuff like that, that's going to be an issue. So I don't see anything going on right now that's an issue legal-wise. So I did want to make you aware that we got a noise complaint call. So just be advised of that. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys have a good morning.
U-G-L-Y, when you buy fur, animals die. S-I-C-K, how many animals you killed today? G-R-E-E-D, open up the cages, set them free. U-G-L-Y, when you buy fur, animals die. S-I-C-K, how many animals did you kill today? G-R-E-E-D, open up the cages, set them free.